I'm racing on Sunday. It's the English Duathlon champs. Full disclosure, never done a duathlon before.
You're not whiny pants, you're actually happy pants.
Always happy pants.
Scenes of Derbyshire.
We are going to Carsington Lake to have a bit of a run and a bike on and around the course, ready for the Duathlon English National Champs tomorrow. Just on a easy run, bit of a shakeout. We'll do a few strides and 1 minute efforts in a bit. But yeah, here's casting water. Plan tomorrow. First one is wrap up. It's gonna be bloody cold, so pretty sure I'm gonna have a base layer and probably going to have some gloves for the bike, probably stuff them in my suit and sort of put them on in the last K of the run. Then it's kind of go hard or go home, to be honest. I did enter this race A, to do something a bit different, and B, I think it was back in like November when I knew I was going to get a new bike. Just wanted to race it early on, and I wanted to race something that was hard. Wonder if someone's opening that tomorrow, or is that gate getting slammed in my face? Some possible dirty tactics. Oh, back up this hill. That's where I started, the sailing club. Let's go find Amy and Bryn. They're having a little 20-minute walk. There we go then. Run done. Just finished with 2 by 15 seconds, 2 by 30 seconds, 2 by a minute. Completely on feel. Just turning the legs over. This place is beautiful. Rumours are it's not a massive race, but I don't know why. This is exactly the type of thing people should do to test their fitness early season. I suppose this is the first time we've run together, Bryn. Come on. So we're out on the bike. I think I'm about 25k in, so most of the way around now. I'm on the infamous Vigelia climb. It's a bit steep at the bottom, flattens off. You can ride the middle bit probably in TT position, hold good power, and then I think it kicks on. We'll find out in a minute. Tractor! I win. I think Triathlon Dan's comm is safe today, but it's definitely going down tomorrow. I don't think it'll be me, but what a course. Lumpy, technical in times, mixed terrain. It's like proper job Cornwall, but without the seaside. Right on, Shagger. longer than expected.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
Do you not know you're racing tomorrow?
Google Maps screwed me over. 2 hours dead. Not kill myself on the first run, and hopefully be in the mix, sort of keep some of the young lads and Donald honest, and yeah, go all the way to the line.
Well done. Missed first, that was second. Got third. Fourth, well done. Fifth, well done. Now where is Ross? I think this is sixth. Sixth, well done. Good work. Good work, well done. Great view. Well done. Phenomenal running. Great work. I can see Ross and his pack. They're coming. Great work, guys. Are those people ahead in your race? Because there's about 10 people.
Yeah.
Great work, Donald. Go on, Ross. Don't think I can keep up. Now, can I get back, see them on the bike, and they're running like maniacs. There's also that girl, so quick. I don't know. Come on, Nick! Go get him! Bet you're a bit warmer now.
Okay.
You got this, enjoy the bike, I'll see you later.
Finishing his standard distance duathlon and the English Duathlon Championships, Thomas Bill!
There's a cafe.
Right then, a quick wrap up of the race today, which was the Duathlon up in Derbyshire, which acted as the English Championships. Overall, I thoroughly enjoyed myself. It was a great weekend, nice to get away for a couple of nights. Really cool place to go in the UK. The race went really well from my perspective. I'm really happy with numbers and all that sort of stuff. The first run went out as expected, really hard. There were a few really fast runners in the field, so my sort of ambitions to sort of run near the front of the race were quickly put to bed, and I sort of had to settle into my own rhythm I knew a few other guys in the field that I wanted to be in and around, and I kept them sort of in sight, in particular sort of Donald Brooks. I managed to claw my way back up to a small pack of guys, about 2-3k before the end of the run, which I was pretty pleased about. The back end of the run is a bit hillier, so I knew to kind of save a little bit there, and then the last kind of 1 to 2k was into like a bit of a head crosswind, so I kind of wanted to sit in behind people a little bit there to try and save a little bit of energy. But overall, the first run was really good. It was just over 12k and averaged somewhere like 340 per kilometre, which is a really good sort of off-season kind of run for me, in the sense of not done too much specific work in and around that pace just yet. Onto the bike, and really the only sort of negative of the day to some degree is my bike computer didn't work. I think it got too cold, so I kind of had to ride blind, which, although the negative is I don't have the data to some degree, but the positive is I just rode my bike really hard. I'd luckily had been around the course the day before, so I knew where to push, I knew where to save some energy and where some speed would be, and I managed to bridge up to Donald, who had a sort of 10-15 second gap out of me out of transition. We managed to ride together, sort of taking a few turns where you could, but essentially just setting the pace on the sort of climbs, etc. We managed to pick off about 4 or 5 riders, which was good, but I knew it wasn't going to get me anywhere near like the actual front of the race. That was well up the road, and yeah, enjoyed it. Managed to get away from Donald and another guy I think called Peter, who we'd caught late on coming into transition. I put in like a pretty big dig for about a minute up the last slight incline, and then you take a left turn to down towards transition, and I managed to open up a sort of 10-second gap, if that, but when I turned the corner I couldn't see them, which let me get out to the second run. Oh, hi Bryn, you want to join in? Which managed to get out on a second run and run quite hard. I'm a little frustrated I didn't really check my heart rate or anything during the second run. I thought I was running sort of as hard as I could, but there definitely probably was a little bit in the tank. At that point I was 6th overall. I was watching the front guys come back the other way and counting them. I definitely couldn't catch any of them. 5th place was well up the road and running really well. So sort of settled in. I got caught by, again, this guy called Peter late on. He didn't really get away from me, and I'm a little bit annoyed. I sort of didn't commit to trying to catch him again. The last bit of the run, you run through some wooden like fence bits where you have to sort of zigzag, so you can't really open the taps and sort of sprint finish. But anyway, overall, I finished 7th, and because of the depth of the age group, 30 to 34, that was 5th in my age group, so nowhere near the medals, but that wasn't necessarily the goal. To some degree it would have been nice, but ultimately the goal was just to have a really good hit out, which I did. I'm home, I feel pretty good body wise. Straight in the pool tomorrow morning for a bit of a shorter swim than usual, but a bit of a recovery swim, and a light little spin on the bike, and then I actually have my full first rest day on Tuesday, which would be nice. First in about 7 or 8 weeks. Be good, have a big lie in, take Bryn for a little walk, stay off my feet as much as possible, and we go again next weekend. We've got the 2 Up Firefighters Duathlon. I kind of just want to get round with Lewis. I know there's going to be some good boys there. George Martindale, who's racing today, is racing there. So yeah, there'll be a good few teams. It'll be good to have another good hit out. The runs aren't quite as long, and yeah, we'll give the bike a blast. But cool. Thanks for watching. Thanks to those, if you are watching, that said hello today. And yeah, well done to everyone who did the race. And shame on you if you didn't. I think there was another duathlon somewhere else in the country. I don't know why they put another duathlon on when the championship race is on. But yeah, peace out. See you soon, Shagger.